hopefully. I'm getting everything situated here. Whoa, talk about stutter, what the hell? No? Wait. Don't I have another blue orb somewhere? Honestly, I don't know. Hang on, I'm gonna go check that real quick. So I was talking to my brother in regards of playing this game, of course. And he says to me for bragging rights, which I don't get why people do this, okay? It's like people have this level of ego that need to disappear, okay? Don't hate on another person because they're not on their 6th playthrough of Resident Evil. 1, we are allowed to enjoy things at our own pace. 2, to shame somebody and be like, oh, I don't understand. Grow up. Really. It gets me annoyed. It makes me question as to why people think they can have bragging rights because they beat it first. I don't think that's why games were made. If you're gonna be like that, there's a good section of people like that in the community. It's rather 1, esports, which okay, great. If you do that, wonderful. Or 2, games done quick or speedrunners. Go and brag about it to them, okay? I don't need to hear, I can't believe you haven't beat Leon's scenario yet and you had it ever since Lee's. Well, excuse the hell out of me for having a life. I don't know, just don't have me act. Whoa! Whoa! No!
Jesus Christ!
Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Okay. Hey, Birkin. I was kind of expecting you by now.
It's still alive?
Why are you asking me these questions, Leon? Come on, babe. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Am I seriously supposed to take him down? I guess so. Alright.
Bet I can use the crane. Now I got you.
Yeah, about that crane, Leon. Well, now that I know what I need to do, I need to work around it. But fuck, did he scare me. Alright, babe. Come on. I know what we're gonna do here. You know, second gripe about this game is that I wish he could run faster.
Now I got you.
Seriously? Fucking seriously? This is why I don't like having multiple weapons at once. Now I have to go and redo that. That was my bad. It was not something I wanted to go through. God damn it. God the fuck damn it. Sorry, Leon. I should have just went into the menu like I normally do, but oh my fucking god. I am not... I'm not doing that well, I know. Even I'm mad for myself for that one. That was... Come on. Really? I thought I reload... I'm gonna fail at this. better off having him kill me. No, use it. I would have gotten him too. I'm mad at myself for that.
Let's do this. Let's hope that's the last of them.
No, it's not, Leon. I wasted some good ammo too. Nonetheless, it was all because I switched to that flamethrower. I could have gotten a few shots in. And I wouldn't have to waste. That was... I didn't mean to be angry at that, but I was more mad at myself. It was the game. Do you need anything? Here I am thinking I have Fallout mechanics. I'm gonna go switch back to the shotgun. I don't want it to... There was always another time, Leon, but I'm mad at that. I'm mad for the fact that I had to go and do something that ridiculous. Sorry. I'm sorry for those who would just experience that kind of anger. There's only a few things that piss me off.
Ada! Ada, where are you?
Over here!
Ada! I was getting worried there for a sec.
Leave it in, babe.
Get it out.
Leave it in, babe.
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Okay. It's gonna hurt. Hold on.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here. Oh, you still can.
I'm not just gonna leave you. Not like this.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
I'm not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Grab my shoulder.
Don't push it, Ricky.
Just trying to help. Watch your step.
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Umbrella's lab, right beneath us. Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
think I can fit it in my schedule.
Come on. We got work to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one, you should have taken Leon's offer. Two, Ada, if you were able to walk.
The cable car will take us down some rest.
Yeah.
There's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Come on, slow ass. Depending on you.
Damn right.
Let me carry you.
No. That'd only make me feel worse.
Ego. Or pride. Either one.
How's the shoulder?
Worse than it looks.
What a pair. Both got one foot in the grave.
Oh, lamp. You guys go through zombies and you face Mr. Axe and Birkin and get all sliced and diced, and you're worried about wounds like this? Please. I don't know. Just,
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
should I have brought my, my
This
Magnum
train
with
is
me?
bound for rest. Do not exit until the final destination.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
No.
You trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Yeah. You say it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for. Trust me.
She's
Now,
playing
arrive
Leon.
at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
I'm seeing right through that, Ada. You're using him. I'm not. It's sad because I'm a chick, and women know much as anybody else. It's just, it's not right. Don't use men like that. Men. But, oh, I could say this about really any gender. Really, if people will bend over backwards for one another, just don't use them. Don't. Don't play them for a sucker. You don't need to play people. Treat them like human beings. You don't need to be like, oh, sex is the only way that I can get you to do what I want. You know, and that's just wrong. It is. It's just wrong. I have a lot of options here, and the only thing I have really is up here. I would have put in some here. Whatever. That notification earlier from Pet Supplies Plus. Pretty sure that's reminding me about my cat or something. Or maybe it's just some sort of random email. Really gotta turn off notifications when I'm playing video games. I'm not used to Windows 10. I've probably just gotten to Windows 10 for maybe a month or so. People are saying it's bad, but you know, so far I haven't had any problems with it. I kinda like it. Okay, there's nothing in here. Where'd he go, Liam?
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
This place seems a little clean. I like the design. Reminds me a bit of Half-Life, actually. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Is there any... It's gonna work out as an actual lab, right? So that anything that I remember from the original...
I wonder where the G virus is.
Everywhere. Not put them on. Why would you? Anyway. Toby Jackson entered 344. Sarah Takahashi? I'm butchering those names. Page. No, can't move the last of those chairs. Should I save it? I'm gonna go ahead and save it with my old one here. Usually, as you progress, I think of it as an RPG. You're better off alternating. Anyway. For the people that wonder what button I press, it's just tab. Just I'll take that. No coffee, Leon? I would have taken it. I would have been like, I'm in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, but it's not going to take me from drinking coffee, maybe eating a little something. If I was going to be stuck here for at least a while longer, I would have taken care of myself like that. I wonder if that pizza's still good. No, I know that's wrong. I would have made sure that, you know, it wasn't contaminated or whatever, but still, I would take the time and take care of myself, because in realism here, if you were stuck in a place that you would rather, like, say, Silent Hill, I don't know, a lot of people have an argument about that, but Silent Hill is a good is a good example. I know a lot of people are like, well, why would you know, James making fun of them about the eating pizza thing and whatever. because he can, for one, and for two, I would have joined him. I would have been like, hey, look, we're going to be stuck here for a while, and we got a lot of things going on. Let's just eat a little something, because then you'll have energy just to keep on fighting. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Hate me for it. There's nothing in here? No. Whatever, really? Huh, okay. I was watching Chris Stuckman's review of Resident Evil 2, and I gotta agree with him. There's a lot of things that make me go, wow, I actually spent $60 on a game that I feel like I can enjoy, instead of like being shoehorned into a situation that it's like you can only half enjoy it, or whatever, or something. You know, because it's like sometimes you play a game and you feel like you're wasting your money on it. Hello. Can they open the doors? That'd be a yes. Well, that'd be a no, technically. Can't see. What is that? Something on the other side? Coffee, Leon? No. Hey. Okay, so then... Why do I still have... It's interesting that they finally decided to give, the flamethrower some ammo in terms of like old style Resident Evil, because sometimes it's like, oh, whatever. So it looks like in general they is he eating that guy's ass? Anyway, in general it seems like they finally took notes from like I don't know, The Last of Us. You haven't played The Last of Us, you need to.
Is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research. Please enjoy our tasty selection of healthy foods.
Does the zombie eating that guy's ass count?
Bastard.
Babe, just get some food. Get like a candy bar, something that would help you slaughter Nintendo employees again. It's not right, man. Wait, no, down. I haven't checked out this area fully yet. Now you can climb the ladder, babe. Dino Crisis? I mean, like, I played, like, the first 5 minutes of Dino. I really gotta play that game. I'll think about it. Back when, like, dinosaurs were awesome and Jurassic Park was amazing. Why is there gunpowder in the kitchen? Is this Metal Gear Solid and I just don't know it? For those who get that reference, I applaud you, by the way. Oh, look at that. You're still alive, huh? Nah, I'm not going to waste my bullet. What does that say? Frozen drinks. Okay. I don't know. I would, combat knives and gunpowder in the kitchen. Whoa! 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 No! The fuck?
What?
Delayed reaction there, babe. I don't have any more bullets. That's right. I'm gonna need to find more. There's some more shotgun shells. Here, I'll take those. Why not? What is that?
This might come in handy.
Well, let me guess. Might require something, I'm not sure. Let's put a grenade in there, see if that helps any. I figured that was the nap room. It looked more of a traditional, like Japanese hotel
Dr.
thing.
Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Let me guess, it's a net. Anyway, so I remember, like, a long time ago, if I read correctly, that, like, Japan handles their rooms differently, because, like, I know they offer services to where you can rest up a little bit, or however, and they have these small little rectangular rooms. But that's just, yo, bro. I'm just gonna... for the ghost target in the west area must be going to retrieve the G-Variant and WIO agent. This is Ghost. Understood. New point at point 3 at W-3. Roger. This is Alpha. Arrive at destination. Understood. Stand by for target. This is Alpha. I've got eyes on target. He's going to open the safe, Roger. Awaiting the signal. Got eyes on the G-Virus. We're going in. Dr. Birkin, you'll be coming along with us quietly.
G-Virus is in the west area. Got it.
I'm calling it now, babe. It's not going to be that easy to get. It doesn't even look like you have it on you. Anyway. It's a long way down. It's a long way up. Are we gonna get Plant 42? Pretty sure, because that's pretty iconic. It's kind of like removing hunters from the game, and I don't understand why they would. I don't like it when things are ominously quiet. Save point here. Hey Capcom, I'm gonna address you for a moment here, okay? Or whatever. People feel free to skip ahead, because I'm gonna be sticking around this area for a minute. I know a lot of people said that Resident Evil 4 was like the killer and the rejuvenation of the Resident Evil series, and then people say, oh, survival horror is dead, you know, this and that. And there was a few days ago that I was actually debating that point. I said, okay, maybe some aspects of survival horror had to die. I mean, as a hardcore fan of Resident Evil, because I've played it since I was 6 years old, I know. Bash me for that. I've played Resident Evil since I was 6 years old. There's something that they did right in this. There was something I didn't like with Resident Evil 4. I think it's because of the QuickTime events. Nobody likes QuickTime events. I know that there's a lot of games that kind of overkilled it. God of War, I don't necessarily know if that would be a good example. But whoever was behind making whatever this was, you made the right move to do the design, the architecture of the game in general. You know, a lot of people will say, well, I don't understand, why aren't you on your 6th or 7th playthrough or whatever, because my old brother kind of pitched in his thoughts and whatever. He wants to be an elitist, and I get that. And I'm not the one to be competitive. I like to enjoy my first, playthroughs or whatever. That consists of a lot of things. But I really appreciate how this game was remade. A lot of people were fearing that there wasn't going to be a balance being struck by it. There wasn't going to be enough emphasis on how Mr. X was going to be handled. There was just a lot of design work in the original that you needed to address the fans with. And I get that. And I appreciate what you've done. And there was, I know there was a debate, should we keep the fixed camera angles? Should we keep the tank controls? And from my perspective in playing, I'm almost done with Leon's scenario here, I'm guessing. I would have said keep it in as an Easter egg. Or, something that you can unlock. Because I know you guys are pretty good about that, and Hunk and everything. Eventually, one day, I hope to get Hunk myself. I never played the original, or even Tofu, for that matter. I kind of owe it to myself to continue pressing on for that. But the redesign of the RPD, the stuff that I've seen so far that's blown me away, the emotions that I felt, whether it be out of fear, out of anger, out of joy, out of really anything, they're genuine. There was a gut feeling that I had, and I didn't want to tell a whole lot of people, that I knew Resident Evil 2 was going to go through a sort of resurgence. I'm not saying that, I'm not going to be hardcore and be like, they should have, kept it on a fixed camera angle and blah blah, or go and complain to high heavens about that. Things need to change, and I get that. But as I was having a conversation with several people, was it a few months ago, when I was talking about Diablo Immortal. That's a whole other level. But I told those around me, if you want to do change, you need to do it right. You need to do it right. It needs to make sense. Okay? And I get, say, I don't know, George A. Romero needing to once direct the original Resident Evil movies, which we never got, for his vision for, which, rest in peace and all that. It's really a shame that we didn't. But I'm hoping with the reboot that they have. I heard a rumor once. Now, people, you can agree with me or not. It's really up to you. People were saying, we want more action in the game and yada yada, and that's basically why Resident Evil 4 became what it was, and we never got our 3.5. Now, I know that some of the builds of Resident Evil 3.5 transformed into Devil May Cry, so I'm not going to say you necessarily got, everything wrong off of it, or that Resident Evil 4 shouldn't have been made the way that it was. But we owe it to ourselves, if not more than ever, besides the remake of Resident Evil Nemesis, which I'm pretty sure by now they're making because of the success of the remake of RE2 here. We owe it to ourselves to revisit that project. I heard it was 40% done or whatever, and then what was the director or however, they weren't really confident as to how that build was going. I honestly liked the idea of a Hookman and all that, and I took my own perspective, and I've been trying to write a fanfic style that would make more sense, though I've been kind of slow about it. I've had plenty of drafts written myself because I would have to think, well, what would Leon do in this scenario? Why would he react the way he did? What would be his motivation? And from what I heard, in terms of RE 3.5, was just a whole thing that we should have seen. I know a lot of people may argue that, and it was just the other day that I saw somebody, I think it was Black Fox 335, I'm not sure. I was watching somebody play through Resident Evil 1.5. And there was just some aspects where I got, okay, it didn't really work the way they wanted it, and they did the right move in saying, okay, we need to rewrite this. We need to make it good. We need to make it make more sense. You know, and I will agree that it was kind of ridiculous when they had multiple zombies on the screen at once. You know, it can be a little overbearing. You know, I have that theory of you can put things there just enough without feeling overwhelmed. This game, at times, can make you feel overwhelmed. It can. Okay? But you have to have a balance. There was something that I couldn't click with Resident Evil 4 for me, though I've tried. I know about the Lost Plagueis virus, about quite a bit of it, and I've had even an ex-boyfriend of mine and my brother both enjoy it back in the day when it was really popular. And so I can get why people really enjoyed it. But there was just something in this. Maybe it was the removal of, you know, the weird cut time events that were a little overdone, or it made you feel as if though you were actually trying to survive. Adding the gunpowder from, I guess it was from Resident Evil 3. I owe it to myself to play through that too. It's on my list. I just don't know when. I got quite a few other things to get done for other playthroughs that include Chris's arranged mode in the original Resident Evil 1. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep people here much longer because I'm just ranting. Capcom and whoever is behind this, I'm pretty sure I'll see the credits and the names and who was all behind it. You guys did a good move. A wonderful move. And I'm glad that I trust my gut instinct on this. Because there was a part of me that said, okay, the world needs to know how to balance it out. Survival horror is not dead. I don't know why people say that. I don't know why people insist, oh, people don't want a challenge in games anymore. They just want to go ahead and play stuff like Fortnite. And they just want to enjoy themselves, which, okay, I get it. Enjoy yourselves however you want. There's a easy mode in this game as well, or assisted mode, whatever. And they allow that. But games like, say, this and Dark Souls, to have the option, I should say, should always be present. Now, before people go, but it was in the original. Yes, I know, like, the very easy mode was in original because they allowed, like, rocket launchers and stuff like that in the beginning of RE2 in the original version. So people have no right to complain about, oh, Resident Evil 2 is just too hard. Not every game is for everyone. Somebody said it very good previously. I guess it was Jerome Casca, if I remember correctly. Not every game is for everyone. If you don't like it, it's okay not to like it. But if you have to be a dick about it, if you have to hate it because it's popular, like Fortnite, for example, let people have their fun. That's it. There's no overcomplicating thoughts or whatever, you know. And I don't know how else to word that. But anyway, Capcom, thank you for making this game. I've been waiting a long time for a good remake that wasn't on an on-rail shooter like Darkside Chronicles. Though they were fun, it didn't have the same aesthetic that it was needed for. And before people say, "Oh, I don't understand why you're talking like this. I don't understand why you like this." I'm not political. Okay? When it comes down to politics and whatever else or whatever, I don't care what your views are, okay? If you're going to be a dick about really anything that you discuss with people and you can't agree with them, then that's on you. If you can't agree with somebody, agree to disagree. You know, I can't, as I would like to say my old art teacher, we were having a discussion because I haven't seen him in over a decade. You know, I told him there's a fine line between enjoying life and being an asshole and going through life that way. Don't be an asshole towards other people. Really, don't be an asshole towards other people. Accept people for who they are. Move on with your life. If you have to be an asshole and think that you're entitled and you think that, oh, because you played this game 6 times and I can't believe you're only going through it the first time. Why is it taking you 8 hours? That's just being an asshole. Don't do that. People are allowed to enjoy their steak with their wine. Okay? People actually have lives, as I said earlier. I'm pretty sure my memory isn't that great. Probably. People are allowed to enjoy games at their own pace and whatever else. And oh my God, because you don't beat it this week. Why such the pressure? Why such the pressure that you have to be an asshole towards other people and be like, oh, I already got survivor mode unlocked and whatever. So what? It's a video game. We'll get to it when we all have the chance, when we all have the time to sit down and enjoy ourselves. Aren't video games supposed to be that? We're supposed to enjoy ourselves. Not be like, oh, I already 100% this within, the first week of getting it. Or that there's that rush of going, oh my God, I need to get this done because this, and this. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little something, okay? I'm probably gonna have to pause Leon's scenario until after the 31st, because on the 31st, which is tomorrow, by the time that this video and everything gets compressed, January 31st is Silent Hill's 20th anniversary. Konami, I don't know what they're doing with it anymore, because they had people that couldn't do the lore right. That's a whole nother thing that I don't want to have to argue about. I'm going to be playing through that game. That's going to take me like 6-7 hours, because I know a little bit more about that game than, like first impressions of whatever I'm doing now. I love survival horror as a franchise. There is finding a balance. There is adapting it to modern times. But not in any way, shape, or form is it dying. It's just that we're struggling to adapt it. The question is, why? Or better yet, how? As a game dev, I want to say, there's a lot of problems with it, but I don't know how else to word this. I think I made my point. Anyway, don't take my word for it. I've been so there is Plant 42 here. hunting. So, life, okay. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. Give me a second here.
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
I'm gonna wait. By the way, you know what it reminds me of? Creep Show. You guys know what Creep Show is. Am I that old? That meteorite, and then Stephen King, the one that starred Stephen King. Anyway. Oh boy. Holy shit. Really?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, sure, it's definitely like Creep Show. Something tells me I'm gonna want my flamethrower. Whenever I think of Creep Show, I think of that blob in the water in the second movie. I beat you! I love horror movies, if done right, of course. If it's just gonna be a jump scare fest, I won't watch it. You know, it's such a shame that George A. Romero passed away, but he passed away at a pretty good age, you know, to be remembered as basically the god of zombies and then making way into a lot of different entertainment stuff.
Jesus. What happened here?
Any more? So am I not able to, No? Leon, I'm surprised you didn't take any damage from that. That would have blown your face off. Ah.
What?
seriously getting some Parasite Eve vibes too. I don't know why. Maybe it's from the second game? I vaguely remember the second game. I need to beat that too. It's on my list.
Dispensing solution now.
Okay. Yeah, no way we're going in there yet. Thanks for the ride, lady. Weird. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some, Parasite Eve vibes. First one's great, by the way. I played through that, if anybody wants to watch me play through that.
Son of a bitch.
There's that voice in the back of my head telling me, yeah, this is probably why.
Just
No? Am I gonna need a special solution for that? Okay, well, whatever. I tried it. F2, breakage F. Okay.
Jesus.
Hmm. Side synthesis. Oh, it's plant 43. Oh, God. We're gonna have to pull an RE1? Like, breakage 1. You're gonna get up, aren't you? Please don't get up. So it's a guessing game, huh? Okay. I'm not going to be able to get that unless I somehow know the code for it or something. Excuse me. That should work. Oh boy. No power. Okay. Breakage 1, big square. Big square. Let's come on back. Seriously? Seriously? Oh, I didn't do that right. I don't think that's right. No, it's not. See my fucking memory. God damn it. Well, it's got that breakage. Little, big. Okay, so. Okay. Wonderful. No, I'm not able to get my other knife back. I was in that bad of a condition. Okay, I think I'm going to save it here and call it a video, at least for now. Get rid of that. Oh yeah, that's right. The whole technique, how I adapted to using the flamethrower is the same thing as to what I learned in Metal Gear. I think it was the fourth one. In Metal Gear Solid 4, I remember just doing the gun in short bursts so that it would just use less ammo. So. What the hell? Well, okay then, whatever. By the way, I'm expecting a lot of hate about the speech that I gave earlier. People want to be dicks. It's the internet, what do you expect? Alright. You kiddos have fun. See you in the next video.